Donald Trump and his allies keep taking gigantic losses in court. I talk about this every couple days because every couple days there are new developments. And just this morning, it was announced that OAN and Newsmax, very pro-Trump news networks, even more on the right than Fox News, are getting sued for some of the lies they told about the 2020 election, lies shared with Donald Trump and people within the inner Trump circle. And this is crucial because it's also coming at a time where, as we've explored, all of these Trump-aligned lawyers, whether working directly for Trump or simply on Trump's behalf, are getting sued and disbarred and fined and suspended for the lies they told on Trump's behalf. But what's crucial in both of these cases, both with Newsmax and with the lawyers, is they are blaming Donald Trump for the reason they are in trouble. Maybe not in terms of their public discourse, but at least in terms of how they're talking in court and in front of lawyers and within formal legal documents. That's how they're approaching the situation. So for instance, you have Newsmax basically saying the following in response to the fact that they just got sued for $1.6 billion. They say in a statement, Newsmax claimed that, quote, in its coverage of the 2020 presidential elections, Newsmax simply reported on allegations made by well-known public figures, including the president, his advisors, and members of Congress. Dominion's action today is a clear attempt to squelch such reporting and undermine a free press. And so you can see what Newsmax is doing. They are taking Donald Trump, rolling him up, and chucking him under a bus. That's what they're doing. What they are saying, one of the most right-wing, pro-Trump, Trump cult networks is saying, we didn't lie, we simply reported the lies of Donald Trump, of Trump people like Giuliani, and of right-wing Republican congressmen like Matt Gaetz and all these types that come on our network and spread the lies, and we just simply, gave them a space to do it, and, it's their fault. Talk to them. Talk to Trump. Sue Trump maybe, but don't sue us. That's the subtext of what they're saying. And that's what Sidney Powell's lawyers are saying, and that's what a lot of other lawyers are saying. And in a recent article published just yesterday by CNN, a couple lawyers made an argument about how all of these cases, especially a recent ruling in Colorado, where a couple Trump lawyers are getting not only disbarred potentially, but also sued for hundreds of millions of dollars, is a big blow to Trump. It says, two legal experts added, Trump should be concerned about the sanctions in Colorado because it is a reminder that the legal system has its eye on him and others who have baselessly spread his election lies. He's also personally at risk of civil liability and a series of federal lawsuits against him and others, as the organization we help lead, the United States Democracy Center, explained in a recent amicus brief in those cases. And so it's all coming down for Donald Trump. His networks are turning on him. They're still going to run pro-Trump content, but when the chips are down, when their asses are on the line in court for billions and billions, even if it gets argued down for hundreds of millions of dollars, Newsmax is saying, look, Trump lied, but, he's the president, so we aired his content. It's newsworthy. The fact that he lied on our airwaves, maybe we're not guilty. I don't buy it. I think they are guilty. I think a lot of their hosts spread these ideas on their own. I don't buy their lawsuit, but the point is, whether it's Trump lawyers or Trump news networks, they know the only way they can escape the financial and legal consequences of their lies is to pin it all on the man in orange. Because while they all indeed played a role in the big lie, the big cheese at the top is Donald Trump, and they'll stab him if it saves them the money.